Onyx sent me the wrong bike and the wrong keys for the RCR that I just ordered. So how did Onyx handle my issue? Coming up next. As a disclaimer, I'm just sharing with you my experience with my specific order from Onyx Motorbikes. And I'm not saying that this will happen to you when you order from them. So to give you a little bit of context, or if this is the first time you're seeing this video, Onyx sent me the wrong bike and the wrong keys for the RCR that I just ordered. And an important part of the story is that the bike was delivered to me unassembled, so I only found out that it was the wrong bike after I put everything together. The bike was delivered to me in time for the July 4th weekend, and it was as useful as my snowblower in the summer, just taking up space in my garage. That following Tuesday, after the long weekend, customer relationship manager calls my cell and I tell him the story. They wanted me to take pics of the fully assembled bike along with the title so that they can verify the item. Once they verified, these were their proposed solution. Well, actually, before they provided a solution, I had to make sure to take a picture of the bike secured in the pallet and ready to return the bike. So step one, I needed to return the bike in its original condition, as in putting it back in the box and back onto the pallet. And with that, I had to buy ratchet straps to make sure the bike was actually secure on the pallet. Those packing straps that came with the bike, I actually cut and I can't reuse them. So Onyx refunded me $50 so that I can get ratchet straps and secure the bike onto the pallet. So back to the proposed solution. To quickly solve for this, they wanted to know if it was okay for them to just send me the front end suspension, and then I will then install that with the help of one of the Onyx builders using Google Meet. Try again, Onyx. I told them, send me the built bike and we can call it even. Onyx responds by saying they're unable to send me a fully assembled bike, and they will contact their authorized dealers in the East Coast to get a fully built bike. They came back with 2 places that can provide me with an assembled RCR, but I would have to travel out of my way to pick it up. They would not deliver that bike. Since Onyx wasn't really going above and beyond to help, I told them, I'll just return the bike for a full refund unless you give me the upgraded 10 amp charger. And at this point, it was not an unreasonable request. So if you're watching this, comment down below if you think I was reaching when I asked for that upgraded charger. The least Onyx could do was to get me that upgraded charger. And their response was a big fat no. Then they explained to me how they gave me all the solutions and that they're sorry that they were not acceptable to me. An upgraded charger will come out of the rep's pocket. What kind of used car sales talk is that? So what do you think Onyx should have done to fix this issue? Do you think they did everything to go above and beyond to help a customer? Or do you think I was wrong? Write your comments down below. So after their response, I started thinking about Onyx Motorbikes as a whole. You know, for a company of 20 people, they have a good following online. They're young, they're hip, they're cool. They must be doing something right. Maybe I got them all wrong. Maybe I'm just giving them too much of a hard time. You know, handling customer issues is not easy, especially with my case. What? He's asking for a 10 amp charger because of our huge screw up? Just because we didn't respond after 3 days? Lost time? How do you even measure that? Who does this guy think he is? So after their response, I replied back, letting them know that I don't care about the 10 amp charger. I just want them to send me the correct bike. They immediately replied, saying okay. They will schedule the FedEx pickup from my house, and when the bike is returned, they will ship out the correct bike. And I left it at that. Another weekend passes, and that Monday, I asked for a status check on that FedEx pickup. I get a response saying that FedEx was scheduled to pick up my bike from my house that day, and when they receive the bike, they will provide me with a full refund. I thought they were going to send me the correct bike. I didn't respond anymore after that note. It's either that I caused such a disruption that they're not willing to give me the bike I originally ordered, and they would rather refund me my money and not deal with me anymore. Or they completely forgot that I wanted the correct bike. Whatever it is, communication was all screwed up on their end. It took around a week for the bike to be transported from my house back to Onyx. After that, I got an automated email saying that Onyx Motorbikes processed the full refund back to my credit card. So I guess all is well back in Onyx Motorbikes land. They got their bike, along with a brand new set of ratchet straps for their shop. While they refunded me the entire cost of the bike, they didn't reimburse me for the ratchet straps that I used to secure the bike in transit. As for me, well, I was excited for this Father's Day gift. I wasn't excited about how they handled this screw up. It felt like they just wanted to keep the impact as low as possible for them and let the customer do all the heavy lifting, like literally and figuratively. That thing was heavy to put on the pallet. As for a general customer experience, I'm not saying that this will happen to you if you order from Onyx Motorbikes. I'm just sharing my specific story or for my specific issue. Now, if you were to ask me if I would ever buy from Onyx after this, my answer is I would have to wait maybe a year or two, then you can ask me that question. Because a lot of things can happen in a year or two. I'm sure there'll be improvements to their bikes. I'm sure there'll be improvements to their operations. And with that, I'm sure that there will most definitely be new and innovative products coming from other e-bike companies that will directly compete with the RCR. In the meantime, I'd like to show you my Super 73 RX. I picked this bike up used from Craigslist pretty much the same time when I ordered the RCR. And I can tell you, I had a better experience buying this bike from That's all for now. Always remember, it's never too late to be a better version of yourself. I'm Aaron, and this is Keeping It Wheel. Like, comment, or subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later.